Let me turn this down a little bit. Look at that. Then I gotta remove Bully McGuire. And starting soon. And unfortunately, I have to remove the Morgan. Unfortunately. But what I can add is what I said I was going to do yesterday. Boom. I found another cute image. Ugh. Get a good stretching. Whew. Honey, my favorite stream is on. You know what? I'll take it. Also today, the Twitch people did beat the YouTube people in here. So far this week, the score is tied up. They're 1-1. Alex is really putting the Twitch guys on his back. Why am I in here? Get me out of here, dude. That is adorable. What do you mean? Look, if you don't find that cute, then I'm sorry, bro. You're cooked. There's no saving you. You're washed. I've come to bring fear to unemployment? You mean to the unemployed? What do they add in here? Nothing? Crazy. Dude, I always check the Mana Prism shop like every 3 days because I'm like, man, did I miss out on something? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I got both alerts at the same time. That's pretty real. I cooked with the Valkyrie idea last time. It's better than I hoped. Exactly. Dude, I was sitting on that since yesterday. I was like, dude, this is a banger image. Bully McGuire and the Ocarina of Time item shop music line up so well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be vibing with the Zelda music for a while. Because I didn't play Zelda growing up, so all of this music are new bangers for me. Who is DMing me while I'm trying to stream? Who would be such a crazy person? I never see you at the club, okay? I never see you at the magical citadel of Endymion. Okay, that did make me laugh. Yuri Edhog that one time? What are you referencing? Rumi, I bet? Rumi, I do have a DM from Rumi. But it is nonsense. Not playing JP server? I'm trying to catch up on the global event. I care more about, making sure I'm all good. I gotta make sure that I'm up to date over here. Was it Rumi? It was Rumi saying something incomprehensible. You know how it be. You know how it be with Rumi sometimes. Who plays Endymion? Triff. Can't disrespect the GOAT Triff Gaming. Can't disrespect the boy. Start disrespecting Triff, I'm gonna have to disrespect you. Especially now that he's a YCS champion. I still can't believe that happened. That is like the funniest thing of all time that has happened. He's like, a meme, am I? A joke to you, huh? Well, I'll just win. Check this out. I was like, you know what, Triff? Props out to you, man. Props to you, man. I would like to get somewhere in the ballpark of 2.5 million points today, and then we're probably going to go pivot over to JP. I would like to get around there, because I would like to finish up the event shop. You know, I want to make sure that I've got all the stuff farmed out, because there's some good stuff in here. Specifically, I really do want to make sure that I get all the lures and things. One thing I was thinking about yesterday, as soon as I got off stream, is that I'm like, man, I really should take the time and go through and update all my characters ascensions and stuff, because it's been a long time since I've done that. Make sure they're all dripping out. X20 CC reacts winning with the raw deck. No, he was playing a real deck. He was playing a whole real deck. I think they won the 3v3. No, it wasn't. Was it him that won the 3v3? Oh, hold on. Let me double check. It was Jesse, Pack, and... No. No. Pack was on the team with Team Sam and what's his name? C Reacts. I don't know who's on Jesse's team. I have no idea who these people are. Just finished both the ladder and shop today. Yeah, I'm wanting to get a little closer. I want to make sure that I actually don't miss out on it, but I can't let my JP also get slacking. Like, I'm not trying to burn too many apples, but I would like to get everything cleared out. Can't wait about Anime Japan FGO news later. What they cooking later. Did they announce a live stream or something? Was there like a live stream announcement or something? Oh, do you remember in what events do we unlock the interludes and rank up quests of the characters we don't have? So if you're talking about like what's going on right now, that will happen for sure. We have the, like basically every character comes back at like release before 2025. Whenever their banners come out, they just release all of their interludes and stuff. They do that for some characters already, but if you've missed out on them, you'll basically have an opportunity to do every character's interlude. You don't do their rank ups though. Their rank ups don't become available. But it will mean that you're able to get all the interludes done, which is still like a heap and help, but of course. I think I missed out on the Rider ones, like the first round of them. Because I know I was doing them, but then I didn't really play FGO very much last week. So I think I missed out on a lot of the Rider ones, which is a little unfortunate, because I kind of need every little bit of Saint Quartz I can get to make sure that I can get a Koyan Light. Although, like... it feels really bad. Like, I don't want to summon for Koyan Light on JP, but, like, it would make my life a lot easier, you know? Like, it's like, well, okay, well, so there's some, like, nodes that'll become, like, a lot easier to do, and, you know, it opens up certain characters for certain nodes, you know, like, especially people like Cuckoo will be really good, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to summon for it. It feels annoying. Hey, yeah, thanks for the sub, you my boy. Don't forget the best way to help ZTL out is to gift Darkbags a sub. Real? Are you doing stage 2 of the Duelist Cup? Probably not. I mean, I'm still trying to finish up my Duelist level 1 missions. I'm on like level 18 or something, but I've really not been playing. I'm struggling to find a deck that I really want to play. Like, I really like White Forest, but I don't like playing with the Fiendsmith cards. I just don't like them. I don't know. Like, I enjoy playing, like, Snake Eyes Azamina, but then, I don't know, like, I just haven't been having a whole lot of fun with the Fiendsmith stuff. And then, like, my White Forest games have not been going super well, but that's also because, like, I'm not used to playing White Forest Azamina, I'm just used to playing, like, White Forest. And so I'm like, bro, where are all my other Synchro guys? Where are all my extra cards? So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you, I've been playing a lot of Tenpai. Just because I'm like, dude, just give me my gemmies. And then maybe when, like, I kind of want to play the ABC deck, and then I kind of want to play the new Blue Eye stuff. So we'll see. We'll kind of see how it goes. I'm like, I like playing Labyrinth, but Labyrinth gives me a lot of anxiety when I play that deck. I get a ton of anxiety playing Labyrinth. It's like I like playing it, but it stresses me out. One day I'll bring an end to unemployment. I don't know about all that. There will always be somebody unemployed. We have 3 circular and mining. I do play MathMeg. Like, I usually will just, I'll get on like a MathMeg binge whenever I just get kind of annoyed. If I get kind of annoyed about some of the games that I've been playing, I will just whip out the MathMeg deck, and I do enjoy that. MathMeg is also really funny because I know I'm not playing the deck optimally, but I'm like, well, I still ended on, like, Terahertz, Lingaribo, plus like Cynet Conflict and Super Factorial, which feels pretty good. I play Virus more often than not. Are you talking about like the Darkest Diabolos deck, like that Virus deck, or are you talking about the like playing Eradicator in Labyrinth? I've been considering doing that. Doing some paperwork? What kind of paperwork? You doing your taxes? You better play optimally in case of Bestial jump scare. Nah, we're fine, dude. We have the extender. Yeah, I have the extender. Nah, my combo would extend. Does ZTL dabble in Magic the Gathering? No, I have not experienced Magic at all. I'm also a little averse to playing Magic because my ex really wanted me to play Magic, and so now that, you know, even though that was like 5 years ago or something, I still just have, like, Magic, I just have no desire to play. So I'm like, well, look, if they like Magic, it can't be that good of a game. Even though I know that Magic is, I know people enjoy it. I've heard Commander is pretty fun, but I've never really wanted to give it a try. And then stuff like Hearthstone just hasn't really appealed to me very much. Digimon is getting their own, like, official sim or whatever, or something along those lines. And I'll probably try that out. 30 more Saint Quartz from a Draco. Actually, 60 more Saint Quartz. Diablos works quite... I mean, I like the Lair of Darkness deck, but it's just not very good. Zerna's Unemployment Strongest Soldier. Real. Nice choice of pick for the day. Thank you. I had to... Oh, the horrors. I had to look through so many images. You know, actually, I mean, I'm joking about it, but, you know, when you, like, are looking around for something that's, like, safe for work, you find a lot of bizarre images, we'll say, alright? We'll say that. we'll say that. Because I'll be like, why would somebody draw this? Whose sick and twisted mind concocted this image I'm looking at right now? Magic is alright. I've played it for years and I'm still playing. It's a tight line you walk between spending a shit ton of money and the occasional casual game where you get blown out. Yeah, see, like, if I'm gonna go do actual in-person, like, games, I'm probably just gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm probably just gonna stick with that. The GOAT is now arrived. What's up, Genix? I started with Pokemon TCG, but spent years on Magic. Now I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if I could ever play Pokemon TCG seriously. Because, like, I collected the cards as a kid, and I don't know. That, for me, just always has it in the mindset of something that I would just collect, and I don't really have a desire to want to learn how to play the game. I bought my 6-year-old son the new Blue Eye structure deck, and he beat me with it because I forfeit because I was sick of reading all the text to him. Yeah, those cards are really good. It's something that I'm considering playing. Because my IRL decks are all missing things, because it's like 30, not even 30, but like 60 bucks for one copy of Fuwalos? No, I'm not buying that. I'll just play something else. Same thing for Blue Eyes. I'm like, okay, well, what if I just play this without the Primite cards? And they're like, bro, the Primite card is like 30 bucks. I'm like, nah, that's 30 bucks too many. That and Warhammer 40k. Yeah, I decided to get into Gundam models instead of Warhammer. To be fair, nowadays, me and my friends play on Tabletop Sim now. I still have your decks. Yeah. I miss going to in-person OTSs. I'm kind of happy to get back in there. I was backing your Grand Americanness yesterday. He was doing that. My goodness, that pick is so hot. You know what? Thank you. I know what the people want. The X that got you cracked? Yeah, that one. Yeah, look, I still have experiences for that relationship that still affect things that I do today. Like, I won't finish Angel Beats. I won't play like Magic the Gathering. It's not even like I'm like super averse to it. I'm just like, I just don't want to. I'm like, it'd be easier for me not to. Yuga gives you a sticker for winning a YCS? No, not true. Now you get an air fryer. You can get a Switch. You can get an air fryer. You can get a game that's worth like 20 bucks or something. Gundam models greater than Warhammer. I agree. Although I don't doubt that like actually painting the Warhammer models is like really fun. I have like some desire to like buy like some like cheaper like $20, $15 Gundam models and try painting them just because that does look really fun. Provide a brother with the sauce? Nah, I'm good. Angel Beats, beg your pardon. It's like some sad show or whatever. I don't know. Like, I thought it was a little I thought I was doing too much. Like, even when we were watching it, I was like, this is doing a little too much. One air fryer in your life will change. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, I remember for my birthday, my mom was like, a couple years ago, she's like, we're gonna get you an air fryer. And I was like, man, I don't want an air fryer. I'm cooking myself. I don't need no air fryer to cook for me. And then it came in and I used it a couple of times and I was like, dude, this is like the greatest invention of all time. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I gave up on Magic when I went to a tournament and another player whined that he couldn't beat me. That's really pathetic for that guy. Yeah, that is the one like, I have had nothing but good experiences playing Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL, except for the first locals that I went to. To give it like context, the owners weren't wearing shoes, so you know they were just like walking around barefooted. So you can kind of just imagine that it was a really grungy, nasty place to go to. It was not super great. I went with a buddy, and this is before like I knew how to play the game, and like I was just doing like really dumb stuff. For people that know how to like they're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, like they'll know what I'm talking about. And that like I was summoning monsters to like zones that Crusadia monsters pointed to, so they were just doming me for free. This is also when Fluanderies came out, and so they were like, oh, the continuous spell lets me tribute any card on the field instead of tributing my stuff. And so they would just like tribute my spells, and I was like, what? I was like, that is crazy. And I was like, well, you know, I am, you know, just a new guy. Like, you know, this guy probably knows a little bit better than me. Maybe this new archetype is really strong. And then I got home and Stella was like, that is not what Fluanderies does. He's like, you got completely scammed. But aside from that, my locals experiences have been like really fun. Rice cooker / air fryer, the best combo known to man. I did bring my rice cooker with me. I left a lot of stuff with my dad when I moved. And so I have to like go get a U-Haul and bring it all back down. But I was like, I'm taking the rice cooker with me. I need the rice cooker. It's just too convenient. As soon as I play Magic because I watch anime, she asked me about it because her boyfriend plays, and I was confused. Bro, that's so weird. Does Magic and anime really have that much of a crossover? Like, I would... Because Magic is more of like our thing. This is like Western Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a thing. If somebody told me they watch Magic, I would assume they're into like Lord of the Rings, you know? And like Harry Potter. I would assume that. I wouldn't assume you like anime. Not my default assumption. Hey, thank you for giving Grandpa the the gift sub. Mucho apreciado, my boy. He really is out here trying to fight unemployment. People just lump it into nerd shit. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Magic is like pretty nerdy. I mean, it's the same thing with like D&D, but like, okay, here's the thing. Like when I was growing up, I was like, wow, D&D is like really nerdy. But the more people I talk to, the more people I find that play it. And like, if I find people that don't play it, there's also like, there are probably people that want to play it. They're like, oh, I just would love to try it. I was like, because dude, turns out getting up with a group of boys, and I guess girls, I guess are allowed, but only if they're cool, you know? But you know, getting the lads together, right? And then you're just like, I'm gonna be a wizard, and I'm gonna shoot a fireball at this this house. And then it's just like, it's just fun, dude. I remember when I was in like middle school, we would make fun of people for role playing, and then I'm like, dude, this is like the most sick shit I've ever done. I love it so much. Like, I mean, like, Thursdays and Saturdays are the days that I look forward to the most every week, because that's when we run our D&D campaigns, and it is so much fun. I look forward to it so much, especially because I'm writing it as well. It is so much fun. I remember Chaotic. Yeah, I remember like the show. I never watched it, but I know what you're talking about. Like most normal people would be down to play or try. Exactly. I can definitely confirm that as somebody that actually goes outside. D&D stopped being nerdy about 10 years ago. Yeah, I would say about like once Iron Man came out, you notice this like cultural shift where it's like Iron Man comes out and it's like, oh, that's that like nerdy comic book movie. But then everybody sees it like, dude, this is sick. And then boom, pop culture shifted forever. Look, Marvel movies might kind of suck nowadays, but hey, you know, they brought a lot of that nerdy shit into the forefront. Now I could just be talking to like a normal dude who's got like a normal 9 to 5, and he's like, bro, did you see like Sukuna fighting Maharaga? That was sick. The Japan Magic the Gathering cards are so good, never see them. To be honest, I think you're more likely to see Fate have a crossover with Magic, considering the Final Fantasy and Miku crossovers are getting so big. That is something that I think I would be interested in, is that Magic does so many crossovers with things. It just crosses over with stuff that I don't really care about. They're like, we did like a Spider-Man collab, and we did like a Lord of the Rings collab, and I'm like, I just don't care about any of that. But I think if they ever did something that I actually did care about, then I might play. There's apparently a Gundam TCG, and I'm kind of interested in that one. There's also a Kamen Rider one, I believe. Somebody was talking about that in the Discord, and I also think that's really sick. That was the same year The Dark Knight came out. Did The Dark Knight and Iron Man come out of the same year? That would explain why the push was so hard, because you had, like, the lighter, cooler, like, action... I guess you could say, like, kind of an action comedy in Iron Man. And then The Dark Knight, you have more of, like, an action thriller. If you could call it an action thriller. I guess for, like, comic book movies. They did the whole Doctor Who collab a bit ago. Don't care about Doctor Who. Never seen it, not interested. What's up, Lizard? Japanese Hardy Lady card? Oh, yeah. I mean... When are we getting the uncensored versions, Konami? When am I gonna get Dark Magician Girl with her titties? What did you do with the titties, Konami? Where are they? Speaking of Dark Knight, literally the scene, that is me going up to Konami being like, where are they? And they're like, we had to flatten them for censorship. Konami weird, man. My store man has the sauce and he's been informing me. Word? The only Magic card I bought was the 40k ones. Scammed. The Gundam TCG is coming out and I'm ready. Is it going to be out in both the West and the East at like the same time? Or is it going to be like, oh, we're going to release it in Japan first, then we're going to drop it over here? I like the... It'd be cool if Record of Ragnarok crosses over with Fate. Kojiro Prime would be an awesome servant. I do think that'd be really cool. It's just, unfortunately, FGO just doesn't... They don't really need to collaborate with anything. I mean, like, I also really like the Dokkan game, like that Dragon Ball one, but they did one collab with One Piece Treasure Cruise during their first year, and they've, like, never collaborated with anything ever again. Because it's just, like, too big. They don't, like, need to, you know? When is that Gundam game you told me to pre-register for supposed to drop? I have no idea. I have no unearthly idea, to be completely honest with you. Not a clue. But I do like what I'm seeing from the beta. I mean, once I saw somebody make Freyrin as a Gundam, I was like, okay, this game is going to be peak. This is going to be actual peak fiction right here. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be lit. If she doesn't collab with anybody but themselves. Yeah, see, that's what the really weird thing about Type Moon is that they'll let Fate Stay Night collaborate with things. Like, anytime you see that there's, like, a Fate crossover with another game, it's always Fate Stay Night, right? Like, I think, like, Epic 7 has one. I know the, well, there was a game company that was going to, like, they wanted me to do a video for them, and they're doing, like, a Fate Stay Night collab. There's another one I'm thinking of. It's not Epic 7. It's not Grand Blue. I don't think it's Grand Blue. What is it called? There's so many, like, random little, like, mobile games here and there that I forget about. But it's, like, the point is that it's always Fate Stay Night. Honkai is also doing one. That's also true. That's what I'm thinking about. Grand Summoners, yeah. I think I was playing Grand Summoners when the Kill la Kill collab came out. So I really wanted the Ryuko unit, but I kept getting Mako on my rerolls, and then I never played the game. I was like, they're not gonna give me Ryuko? I don't wanna... I don't wanna play this game anymore. I'm not interested. Might be Star Wars. No, it was Grand Summoners that I was thinking of. Because Epic 7 and Grand Summoners are like the two games that I always get confused with one another. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I always get those two mixed up. It's kind of like, I also get, I get, like, Azure Lane and, I think Azure Lane and Grand Blue, I also, ironically enough, get swapped around. I used to get Girls Frontline mixed up with Nikkei, because they're both, like, Gun Girl games, but now that I play Nikkei, I don't. There's, like, a lot of gacha games that I just don't play, that I kind of get them mixed up for one reason or the other. Like, with Grand Blue and Azure Lane, it's just that I feel like Azure Lane could be called Grand Blue. Probably because it's a boat game, and I'm like, oh, Grand Blue, you know, like the ocean, right? Blue, water, you know? They didn't give me my account back, and see, that's why you gotta play FGO. They'll always give your account back. That's real and true. I feel like it's just because when you think of Fate, you think of UBW. I get, like, not for me, though. Like, I think of Fate Zero, and I think of, like, Apocrypha. And then, obviously, the one that I think of first would be, like, FGO. But, you know. If I think of, like, Fate animes, those are the two that I think of. Yeah. No, I get why they do. Like, I'm not saying, like, I don't understand why they do Fate Stay Night. It's just, they always only do Fate Stay Night, which is, like, a little frustrating. I'm also what you would call a hater. So, if, like, even if I'm in the Fate fandom and everyone's like, oh, we love Fate Stay Night, I'm like, nah, Fate Stay Night's mid. That will be me. Like, I'm just a bona fide hater. Thing is, the bigger characters, or at least the big ones in mainstream, are oh yeah, I read that. I tried to add variety to my support setup. Hope you like them. I don't even know if I have space on my support lineup right now. Gotta dig into the trenches to get the good shit, and for that, it's less mainstream. Yeah, it is, like, a little unfortunate, because there's, like, so many characters that come out in other, like, Fate works that I think are super cool. It's kind of weird, though, because there are a lot of characters in Fate Grand Order that would be, like, really popular. And I'm not gonna say this just because it's me, but, like, for instance, like, Morgan is insanely popular. That, like, I do think if you were doing a crossover event, I do think that would work as, like, a summonable character, right? And we have characters like that in Grand Order that are just immensely popular. So it is really weird to see them not really get utilized in other crossovers. It's a little frustrating. Stay Night is mid, though. I'm a hater to my core. Alright, so I think, like, Unlimited Blade Works, like, the anime, like, that does a really good job. I like that, and I really like the Heaven's Feel movies. But it's kind of like, if I was doing a tier list for all, like, the Fate works, right? It would probably settle in, like, the middle tier, right? Because it's kind of, like, safe, in a way. Like, Stay Night's not really doing anything super crazy. There's not, like, oh, that's, like, a really neat, like, concept or whatever. You know, anything like that. But it's like, you know, it's nice. You know. It's, like, good, but, like, all the other series are generally doing something that I just like more. That's just kind of, that's kind of my feel. Like, obviously, as a Fate chill, I'm always gonna love it. Like, I could watch UBW, like, 8 times in a row and probably never get tired of it. But, like, I could watch, like, Zero, like, 15 times in a row and not get tired of it, you know? I just like a lot of the other works better. But I'm also a huge Fate shill. I ain't gonna lie, I'd sack a limb for a Lost Build 6 adaptation. I'm sure it will be coming. With how popular all of the Fate Night servants are, I'm sure it will happen. I've yet to watch Strange Fake. Well, Strange Fake really is only, like, one OVA episode. You could read the manga. The manga's pretty good. Lost Belt 7 adaptation when? I would assume that we would get, like, a Lost Belt 6 adaptation, then either a 5.1 into 5.2, then do a 7, or a 7 into, like, a Lost Belt 5.1. Just considering how popular 6 and 5.1 are. But you can't really do 5.1 without then finishing it with 5.2. Because Fate Stay Night's the most accessible. By the way, my opinion on Fate Stay Night might also change when I actually sit down and read the VN. That might also be something that does change my opinion of it. Just whenever I have the free time and spare change, I probably will go ahead and pick that up. And I'm sure it'll be a great gay old time. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Lost Belt 6 anime adaptation for the 10th anniversary. Look, all I care about is that we get a free 5-star character. Give me a free GSSR. I thought Strange Fake was going to be a whole anime. If I remember correctly, in the live stream or whatever, they said it's like a yearly series or something. Something like that. Like, they're going to put out one episode a year. What song is playing? The Great Sea, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD Music Extended HD. That means it's in Super HD. I understand that why they're doing it yearly, because like Narita only puts out about a volume a year, and there's still quite a bit they could do with Strange Fake. I'm not gonna try to avoid spoilers on what's going on in the light novel right now, but there's some pretty sick stuff going on. And so I can understand why they're doing one a year, but they could probably do like 2 a year. Like they could probably do like one around like anniversary and then like one for New Year's or something, like one every 6 months. But maybe they're working on something else. Or maybe they're working on nothing at all. Isn't it weird that like Type Moon, I believe me and my friend Stellar looked at this like a while ago. Like Type Moon is like in the top 20 like biggest like franchises. Like it's really high up there. But they're also like simultaneously one of the people that puts out like the least amount of stuff. They're like, yeah, we just have our mobile game and we put out like a Tsukihime remake a couple years ago. The extra remake is floating around somewhere. It's coming out. And then we put out like Mihoyo a couple years ago, so you know, I shrug. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Like they're kind of like chilling on stuff. Top 20, yeah, it's up there. Like, let me look up top grossing franchises. Yeah, media franchise. Let's see. Yeah, Pokemon is 1, Mickey Mouse and Friends is 2, Winnie the Pooh is 3, Star Wars is 4, Disney Princess is 5, Anpanman, if I'm saying that correctly, is 6, Barbie is 7, Wizard World Harry Potter is 8, MCU is 9, Hello Kitty is 10, Call of Duty is 11, Batman is 12, Spider-Man is 13, Transformers is 14, whoop whoop. DFO is 15, Cars is 16, Candy Crush is 17, Looney Tunes is 18, TMNT is 19, Lion King is 20, Doors 21, Pac-Man 22, Toy Story is 23, Peanuts is 24, Paw Patrol is 25, Avengers is 26. I think we were looking at it, I think we were looking at one that lumped like all the things together, so like Avengers was in with MCU. Frozen's 26, Space Invader 27, SpongeBob is 28, Warcraft 29, Despicable Me is 30. Where is... There's Dragon Ball, where is it? There's Ultraman. Where is it? There's Genshin Impact. Did it fall down? Remember it was higher than Genshin Impact a couple months ago. Uh-oh, they might have fallen off. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, because here's the weird one. Fate Stay Night is, it's listed as Fate Stay Night, but when you look at their revenue of 7 billion, it links to Fate Grand Order, so it's a little weird. So like FGO by itself is 7 billion. I don't know how much adding like Fate Stay Night and the other anime stuff would add into that, but it is it's above Superman. Superman is at 6.9, and it's like right behind Madden NFL. So like FGO does make pretty big bank. I have Nero in the Gym Fit or Venus Silk. I would go Venus Silk. Actually, no, I'm lying. I would go with the, I'd go with the bloomers, like the gym outfit. Kind of insane to think about. It is kind of insane to think about. It is a pretty big franchise. Nero Venus Silk is dope. I thought it was a joke skin that she uses a cup to smack enemies, but she does keep the sword. Looks amazing with her dress. Exactly. They got big monies. They got big monies, and somehow we get 3 weeks of nothing. Low-key, her music outfit is hard. I do like the Idol outfit. I just don't think it's as good as the other one she has. Like, Nero kind of suffers from having too many outfits that are all pretty good. It's kind of her issue. UBW Heaven feel on Crunchy, but not Stay Night. Man, ain't nobody using Crunchyroll. We'd be taking a page out of One Piece and becoming the king of the pirates. And my lawyer has told me to not further elaborate on what I mean by that. My lawyer has told me to not elaborate on that one. FGO developers might be the only ones that aren't overworked. Could be real and true. Real and true? Question mark. When will they be overworked so we can have more content? Huh? When are we getting that? How about more content? More content. More content, more worky. Who's texting? You've got a random texting like, who is sending me messages? Thoughts on Lost Boat 7? I haven't gotten around to reading it, and I probably won't get around to reading it for quite a while, because I have just started a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I want to do like a normal playthrough, because the only one I've done is like an evil playthrough. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just like murdered everybody on my playthrough, and it did not end very well. I was like, this ending sucks. And then I kept trying to do playthroughs with friends, but like they would either be really inconsistent or we would just never finish them. And I was like getting really frustrated because I was like, dude, I just want to do a playthrough. Like I'm missing out on dialogue and stuff, so I'm just going to be running around doing that. They don't need to see their families for at least 6 months. Good. That means they're going to be cooking with something. Baldur's Gate 3 is so long, bro. Look, I don't care if something's long if it's good. My guy, isn't this like the 6th playthrough? This is like the one that I'm trying to complete. This is like my 2nd playthrough. Because I'll start one with like friends or something, and then we'll never get to finish it. Have you even finished the story? I just said I finished a playthrough as an evil character and it sucked. Which is why I'm doing a normal playthrough. Crazy how we just said that. What class am I playing as? So I'm playing on Tactician because I wanted to try to get like a little bit more of a challenge out of it. I was actually texting a friend about it, and that's what made me decide to like try to do it like right now, because we were talking about difficulty in games. And somehow we got onto Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to play this. And I was looking at achievements that I haven't gotten. And I was like, okay, what did I get in my first playthrough? Okay, I got all this. And I was like, you know what, let me play in Tactician. And I really want to do a Bard playthrough, because I think that'd be really funny to just charisma yap my way through things. But because I'm playing on a higher difficulty, I was like, well, let me play something like simple, so I kind of know what I'm doing to give myself a really good, you know, strat towards it. So I'm being a little boring. I'm playing as a fighter, which I've actually never played as. I've tried out playthroughs as like a paladin and like a warlock and like a sorcerer, but I've never actually done one as a fighter because I'd assume it'd be really boring. And I mean, it is just punch people. You know, it is just like go up and smack people up, but it's making things easier to manage. With all the mods available, now it's the best time to play. Yeah, whenever I finish this playthrough, my buddy Lucky wants to do one, and I was like, okay, I'll play as a bard for that playthrough, and then we're gonna do it modded. But this one I'm not using any mods because then you don't get achievements. And achievements give me dopamine, and they fuel my serotonin levels in my body. So I'm gonna need all them things. I kept trying to do a Baldur's Gate 3, but my playgroup kept flaking. So, yeah, okay, so the problem is, like, I have my buddy Caleb, but he actually has, like, a wife and family and responsibilities. he has things to do. So we can't really get him consistently to play. And me and my buddy Lucky, when we were trying to do a playthrough, he already kind of knows everything. Like, he's watched so many videos on the game that he kind of knows what's up and, like, what he's doing. So he's, like, speed running around, and I'm trying to get, like, dialogue. I'm trying to like do dialogue, and it was like frustrating me. So I told him, I'm like, all right, dude, let me just play a playthrough first, and let me get to experience everything. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really pissed off that I'm missing out on things. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Because, you know, he's running around just trying to like grab stuff. He's like going through, you know, playing through normally, and I'm like, dude, I'm missing out on dialogue. It's pissing me off. So once I finish, I'm like, okay, then we can both play it. We can just run around and do whatever the fuck we want. Fight monsters and magical enemies with bare fists. No, like a fighter is like, they could just use any weapon. Like, I guess I could go barehanded, but I like swords. Monk also seems like it'd be really fun, because then you just get to be Goku. You just get to punch people, and... let's see, where are we at on Dragon Ball Kai? Goku just made a Spirit Bomb, and it's really small. Because the people of Earth are bums. Did you ever finish the Elden Ring DLC? I have not. We didn't even finish the Elden Ring playthrough. I still have the save file. I would like to do that again at some point, but I'll have to wait till about like April or May when my schedule opens up a little bit more. Probably like late April or like early May. I'm assuming my schedule will open up a bit more. And I would like to go back to streaming every weekday. I think of that's what I'm kind of slating and preparing to have FGO be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, and then Tuesday, Thursday, I'll probably just play other stuff. Imagine not sending your child to the mines for extra game time. Yeah, we keep telling him, because like not only do I run like a D&D campaign, but my buddy Caleb is the one that got us into playing D&D. And we keep telling him, like, bro, abandon your fatherly responsibilities and and come run another D&D campaign, you know, because I mean I love running them, but I would love to just be a player in one at some point. But he was like, no, you're just gonna play as a dragon guy again and just start blowing shit up. And I was like, yeah, that's probably true. Are you willing to co-op Elden Ring? With friends. I probably wouldn't play with viewers, at least right now. Maybe it might be something I'm open to with like the Patreon stuff, actually. That's an idea that I'm not like too disopen to. I might do it with like patrons. I throw fire and use telekinesis. I raise the undead. I use magical music. I punch things really hard. Real. Like one thing, once we actually get into a normal streaming schedule again, once I'm actually like settled on things, I would like to do the Monopoly thing. There's like a Monopoly mobile game, and this is for old viewers. I remember there was a 1 million point channel like goal that we were trying to get to play Monopoly, and so we eventually hit it after like 2 years. But then we can't find like a free Monopoly thing, and I was like, bro, how hard is it to play Monopoly for free? How hard is it to do Monopoly for free? And like, well, there's a mobile game that you could pay like $5 for. I'm like, I don't want to pay $5 to play Monopoly. And it's like, well, there's Tabletop Simulator, but I think you have to like pay for that or something. I returned to hearing about the Monopoly game we're supposed to have. Yeah, now apparently there's like a free Monopoly mobile game that has come out. And I'm like, okay, finally, we can do that. Jesus. That I gave 300k points towards? Exactly. So, like, I've never forgot about it. It's something that I still want to do. Because I freaking love Monopoly. Bro, I've been waiting for Monopoly for 3 years. They haven't put out, like, a free Monopoly game. Because I also don't want people to have to pay to be able to play it, right? Like, not only do I not want to pay for it, but then that means everybody that wants to play also has to pay for the game, which is just annoying. It's like, alright, guys, we hit this sub goal, and now you gotta pay $3. It's like, awesome. Like, I just think it's annoying. Monopoly Go, or like the actual Monopoly Mobile? I'm not sure. We're still vetting. I do know some of the people that'll be allowed in there. Like, it'll probably be a lot of the old head people that have been here in the stream. Like, Genix will probably be in there. Yell will probably be able to be in there. Yell will have to get his mic fixed and learn how to speak English, but after he does that, we can get him in. We can probably get Sergo in. I think Sergo would be really good for a Monopoly game. I think you could have up to like 8 players. And I also wouldn't be averse to playing multiple rounds as well. I wouldn't mind playing multiple rounds. My friend collects different Monopolies, like Pokemon Monopoly, Mario Monopoly. That would be really fun. Like, I do have a couple of Monopoly games. And Risk games. I have done that in the past. The Monopoly game that I really do enjoy the most, that I have the highest opinion of, is the one that I played a lot as a kid. It's like the Monopoly like kids one. What was it called? What is it called actually? No, not like Monopoly Junior. This isn't it, is it? It has like lemonade stands on it. Monopoly. We're gonna put Monopoly lemonade stands. Yeah, bro. Okay, here, I got you. Let me put a picture of it up. This is like the Monopoly game that I played a whole bunch as a kid. I also played real Monopoly, like when I was like ever out with like my uncles and stuff. But like this one right here, dude, this is a baller game. I have so much nostalgia for this. I played as the car, like this guy right here on the left. That was me for real. Like that was me going out there making lemonade and making stacks, dude. Love it, dude. Zern did a face reveal on Twitter and he looks like nothing like I expected. Is he a white guy? That's about all that I care about. If the white guy plays Blue Eyes White Dragon, got him. I had a Star Wars Monopoly since I was 3, played so much the figurines are all bent. See, I remember collecting all like the Risk games more. Like we had a couple Monopolies, but my dad was more into finding the different Risk games. I just never learned how to play Risk. I did... Did I? Hold on. The only Risk that I did play was the PlayStation 2 Risk Global Domination. I really like that game. Is that on Steam, I wonder? Like $2 on Steam? Because like the characters all talk so much junk as well, dude. They talk so much junk, the little AI dudes. I'm so sad. There are like so many games nowadays that like if I wanted to play them, I would have to just like buy the console. Like I can't play the original Mercenaries game for PS2. Like it's not anywhere. They're like, you just gotta buy a PlayStation 2 and play it. I'm like, man. 4 hours is about 12 hours less than Monopoly. Real? Risk games take up to like 4 hours. See, that's also why like I really got into Age of Empires and like those style of strategy games as opposed to Civilization. I think Civilization is really fun, but it is like super investing. And while I think it's possible, like, or I think it's like really cool that you can have a game where you're like, oh, this is like a 23-hour game and it feels so good to finally win. I just don't have enough like mental capacity for that, dude. Like my ability to stay invested in something is a little too short. Which is why I really like Civilization Revolution for the 360. I really like that. I know people would be like, oh, this is like a dumbed down version of Civilization, but I'm like, dude, I can get it done in like 4 hours, play with the boys, it's a great time. And unfortunately, there's no way to play it. It makes me so sad. Like, it's not backwards compatible or anything. Couldn't play it on the Xbox One. It makes me so sad. I get sad. Is Oberon part of Chaldea Heavy Industries? Is it coming out in NA now? I want to avoid the suffering in advance before my save. No, Oberon, if you're talking about like him actually releasing, he comes out with the summer event. You get another crack at Oberon along with his 2 new costumes for the summer event. I'm glad the developers are giving us stuff to do while waiting for Lilim Harlot. The evocation stuff is like kinda stuff to do. It's like quote-unquote things to do. But the pre-release campaign really isn't a whole lot, unfortunately. It is just kind of like, here's a banner, and hopefully you get them. And here's like 2 skill upgrades. Granted, they're good skill upgrades, but not like a whole lot. How much Saint Quartz do you have saved? I don't know, we have like 120 over here on the NA side of things. My ass has not been saving. There are so many banners I want to roll on that are happening at the same time that I want to roll on. Tiamat, Draco, Lady Avalon, Skahog, Justin, Lilim Harlot. Then there's Evocation 2 with MHX and Okita. And then you have like the summer banners, you have Anniversary. Plus like Oberon comes back as well. It's gonna get real busy. It's gonna get real busy here very soon. But hey, them just the break. FGO scheduling is something. It's so cooked. It is so cooked, dude. It is immensely cooked. Like we're so fried. We're getting butt blasted by these banners. I put out a tweet the other day and I was like, man, I really hope FG would be really cool and just give me Tiamat on a couple of tickets so I can summon for Draco. Like, realistically, I shouldn't summon for Tiamat because I'm going to do that GSSR anyway. But I'll probably still do that GSSR anyway. Because NP2 Tiamat would be pretty boggers. ZTL, what you think like every... Wait, what? ZTL, what you think like man even if was trying tell them they would not listen, so I just move on because they could not listen. Bro, what are you talking about? Great, I just have to throw everything at Tiamat and then pray that the summer event is benevolent so I have Tonalico and Victoria. Yeah, realistically, what I should be doing is I should not be summoning on any of these banners, and I should just only be summoning for Ace the Savior, because I want to get her NP5. And, brother, I'm going to need all the Sancors I can possibly muster. But that's what a smart person would do, and I don't have self-control. Most real sentence I've heard all day. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Hope that I could get Oberon from one of the GSSRs so I could roll for Ace. That is, I mean, technically you have the GSSR option and you have the Destiny Order option. So, 560 or 540 Sancors got me NP6 Cuckoo. I'm going to do the same with Draco. I think we got NP5 Morgan in like 330 Sancors or something. Maybe even less than that. It might be closer to like 200 something. Like, we got Morgan really easy. Like, it was so good for the agenda, dude. So good. It was like, Morgan is my husband. Oh, check this out. Boom. Like, 250 Sancors. Boom. Morgan. NP5. Done. Dust my hands off. My head got destroyed by that sentence. Bro, your head got destroyed listening to me say it. Imagine trying to read it, bro. I was trying to read that. I had to do a double take. I still don't know what he was trying to say. Bro has got NP5 credit cards. I wish. I just went Draco, but Cuckoo did some damage to my quartz. Yeah, I had no interest in summoning for Kukulkan, and then for some reason I just had, like, the sporadic decision to try to roll for her, and that did not go very well for me. How cute, I have 2 Sancors on saving for Draco. That's better than no Sancors if you think about it. Tiamat is my mother's, so I will get NP5. That's pretty real. That's why I would want an NP5 her, but I don't think that's going to happen. ZTL, they called B the W word, even if was not, so I just move on. Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, what are you saying? What are you saying, bro? We gotta send you to grammar class. We gotta send you to grammar class, my guy. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Morgan took 600 Sancors for NP2. You gotta make her your husband. If you concede that Morgan is gonna wear the pants in the relationship, you'll get NP5 Morgan. We're all Tiamat's children. Does that mean that everybody has a mommy fetish? I'm learning a lot about you guys today. Me? Nah, I would never roll for Tiamat. It's you guys that have the problem. I could never have a problem. Me, I'm big chillin', dude. Bro, grammar class is worse than my autocorrect. Grammar class is also really boring. I mean, to be fair, I think English is like the worst subject. If you, like, okay. Fellas, what's your favorite and least favorite subject in high school? Like, what was the class that you liked the most, and what was the one you liked the least? Like, me, my favorite class was history, bar none. Loved history. My least favorite class was English. I hated English. Math class was like pretty high up there because I genuinely enjoyed my math class, and I think it's because my teacher was so good. I always was blessed with really good teachers, and so they always made it interesting, and I loved figuring out how like the problems worked. Now, I never had to do calculus, and I'm sure if I had to do calculus, I would have been frustrated because I looked at it and I didn't like it very much. But so I didn't have to do calculus or pre-cal. I think what I did, like, pre-algebra, algebra, algebra 2, geometry, I think is what I did. I absolutely despised French. Least favorite was English. Weightlifting was your favorite. Kinda cheating, but, you know, I get it, because not everybody's gonna like gym classes. Math. I loved chemistry. I hated English. I think I really would have liked, like, chemistry, but Our chemistry teacher was trying her best. I think she was like a new graduate, and like she pretty much like graduated and like came into our class, and it was like kind of rough. I'll never forget English in the 10th grade, reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and my English teacher broke down the N-word in depth. Your teacher is wild, bro. Like, crazy dog. I do. What? Could not be me. Could never be me. I hope if I'm substitute teaching, I never have to do an English class. Because that is not gonna, that's not gonna work for me, dude. I can't do that. Hated economics. Dude, the weird thing is my mom was my economics teacher, and I was like, Mom, not only do I not like this class, I don't like this subject. And she was like, yeah, I know. She's like, nobody likes economics. And I was like, for a good reason. This class sucks. What gacha games do you play? And history is my favorite too. So I'm quite loaded up on gacha games. As you can see here, we got the FGO NA, we got the FGO JP, we got the Blue Archive, we got the Arc Knights. This is the Dokkan NA version, but I'm also playing the JP version, and then I'm also playing Nikkei and Bleach Brave Souls. The only way this is all possible is that they all have like different browsers, or they all have like different launchers, so I can play them all at the same time, which is great. That does work wonders for me. But now I gotta pick up Zenless Zone Zero, and I gotta pick up Honkai Star Rail for the collab that's coming out in fall, which is gonna be a bit of a pain. I was going through and I accidentally deleted my my Hoyo email, so I think I've lost my Zenless Zone Zero account. I think I lost the Honkai account I was working on, as well as the Genshin account that I had somewhere. So that's a bit of a shame. I'm a little sad because I had Jane Doe and her like machine engine thing. I'm definitely prioritizing Star Rail over the other games though, because Star Rail I can actually play while playing other games. I guess actually I also play the two Yu-Gi-Oh ones. I play Mastered when I play Duel Links. I know some people are like iffy about whether or not those count as gacha games. I think they count as gacha games, but you know, whatever. They're all trying to take your money, you know? They're all out to take your money, so you know what? They're all the same in my book. Just getting shafted on My Day's banner was kind of the final straw. Have you played JJK? Hell no, I saw JJK and absolutely not, bro. I'm not playing no JJK game. Technically it's a pity, so yeah, I think it's a gacha game. Yeah, the pity's like, you got no UR? Alright, here you go. Can we select the promotion media that you watched during the game? I saw... I didn't see that. Didn't participate in that. Every pack is a gacha, true. Every pack is a banner. I play Azure Lane and I play Nikkei and Girls Front Light 2 and Wuwa. That's another one. I wanna get back into playing Wuwa. Fox was putting me onto a new character that's coming out, and all I can say is mommy ? See, the problem is games like Wuwa, Zenless Zone Zero, and Genshin I think are all really fun to play. It's just they're too involved. Like, I can't do something else while playing those games. And that makes it, like, really frustrating. My least favorite class was Spanish. Ironic considering I live in a Spanish-speaking country. I'm out. Wuwa is awesome. Wuwa, like, out of Genshin, Wuwa, and Zenless Zone Zero, the one that I am most inclined to pick up is going to be Wuwa. That'll probably be the one out of, like, the ones that I actually have to pay attention to, because, like, realistically, I only have so much time, and, like, I only have so much attention I could put towards these games, so, like, if I gotta play one of them, I'm just gonna do Wuthering Waves. Like, I just like the character designs in Wuwa a lot more than, like, a lot of the other ones. I think the combat is really fun. The gachas I downloaded recently, I started this year with the problem. I thought, what is BNHA? Combat wasn't so bad, but I couldn't stand the design. What is that one? I don't know what that is. Tell me more. I heard from a dude that you could have to spend hundreds of dollars every month on FGO to clear story content. He never plays FGO. Yeah, I was actually talking to a buddy IRL about that. He was like, "Oh, I don't like that the game is too hard to clear to like summon for characters." I'm like, "Bro, you can clear the whole game free to play. You can clear the story with a Friend-Coup altar up to like Sir Nunos. I mean, obviously there's stuff like a Demeter that you have to actually get in there, but you can like clear Demeter with a free-to-play team. It's not that hard, especially with how good our servants are nowadays." I was into Arknights for a while, but I just found I was too lazy to run 2 gachas. Yeah, I do find that whenever you're running this many games, you do let some of them slack. Like, I haven't logged into Blue Archive and Arknights in like a couple of days. Some of them do slack. I mean, it's kind of impossible to keep up with all of them at once. Like, if you're living your life, you're gonna miss out on some of them, unfortunately. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh, No Hero Academia? No, I'm good. Rin's voice actor was voicing a character. I then proceeded to binge the story till I caught up immediately. Yeah, I want to give it like the proper... I want to give it like a real shot. Because when I was playing through Wuthering Waves, they have a skip button, so I was skipping through a lot of stuff. And I don't think that was actually giving it like a proper and fair shot. So I would like to give it like a fair shot. Because I've heard a lot of really good things about the story. Don't miss out on Arknights. Dungeon Meshi collab is on. Yeah, I don't know what Dungeon Meshi is, and like frankly, I don't really care. So that is why I was not playing. Like, I don't know who these characters are. Their designs don't really speak to me. They look goofy. The characters themselves are terrible in game. Like, they're god awful. So I'm like, okay, so this is actually filler until we're getting like Siege Altar and Lapland Altar. You call yourself a weeb? Hell no. Bro, I go outside.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man.
I focus on 3 gacha games and 1 side check once in a while. Like, I don't think people have realized that. I think I've only seen like maybe like 20 different animes. Like, the list of stuff that I've watched is not very long. Like, let me see if I can't, like, run through it. Let me see. Let me get, like, a pen. Let me get a pencil out. Let's see. I've watched Bleach. I've seen Fairy Tail. Seen that. I did watch Naruto when I was younger. I'm watching Dragon Ball Z right now, but I'm not doing the full one. I'm doing Kai because I can't be bothered. Can't be asked. Let's see. I watched Kill la Kill. I have watched DD. My boy Stellar put me onto that. I watched Sister's Testament. That was pretty baller. I watched the Akame ga Kill anime. I watched that. Another one. I watched Madaka Box. That's one. Oh boy, now we're kind of running out of stuff. Oh, I did watch Gurren Lagann. That's another one. Gurren Lagann. I watched JJK when it was coming out. I watched the first 2 seasons of that, and then I kind of like sped read the manga and thought it was terrible. What else have I seen? Okay, if we're trying to inflate numbers, I did watch the Arknights anime. I did watch that. What else have I seen? Ooh, I did watch Kuroko. I watched Kuroko's Basketball. I watched Food Wars. That was pretty baller. I've seen the Kome anime. Yeah, Gundam does add a couple of them. Yeah, wait, hold on. Gundam does add some things. That adds Turn A, Double O Gundam, IBO, Wing, Witch, and that adds Gundam, Zeta, and Double Zeta. Gundam does add quite a few. We do get quite a bit extra numbers if we add the Gundam series individually. That does give me some extra numbers. That lets me inflate my my numbers. Let's see. I watched Seed and Seed Destiny. That gives me 2. Boom. I get extra points for that. I didn't finish Victory. Oh, I did watch Unicorn. Yup. I watched the Kamen Rider Double anime. Okay, I did watch that. Let me think. Okay, we could count some of the Fate stuff. So we could do like UBW, Zero, APOC, Babylonia is one. Is that it for Fate, like, anime shows? I haven't been putting movies on here, because I think movies are a different thing. That it? Is that, like, missing, like, a Fate series? I salute you for not watching Prismalia. I have seen Prismalia. When I was getting into the Fate franchise, they were like, oh yeah, then there's like this Magical Girl one, and I was like, okay, I'll go check that out. And Gilgamesh is my favorite character, so they told me, oh, don't worry, Gilgamesh appears in there. So I was just sitting there, I was watching, and I was like, where's the Gilgamesh? And they were like, okay, don't worry, he appeared at the end of season 1, but he'll be back. And so I was like sitting through season 2, and I was like, so, like, is Gil ever gonna come back? And they're like, oh, don't worry, he's coming. And then I got through all of season 2, and I was like, there's no Gilgamesh. They're like, oh, he's back in season 3. So I was like, so what was the point of season 2? And they were like, it makes you feel uncomfortable. And I was like, fantastic. Awesome. Love that for me. The Studio Dean one? I did not watch the Studio Dean one. I said, that shit looks like ass. I'm not watching that. That looks like booty butt cheeks. Okay. Are there any other shonen I have seen? Because I didn't watch My Hero Academia. I haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't watched, like, Hunter x Hunter. There's gotta be, like, other anime I've seen. This is only, like... How many shows is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There's no way I've only seen, like, 32 animes. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, didn't watch that. Haven't seen it. I stopped after like 7. Stopped after like 7 episodes. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, broski. Couldn't do it. Ooh! The Devil is a part-timer. The Devil is a part-timer. That's one. JoJo's, that is a good, you know what, that's good. That's a good couple of them. Okay, let's see, that's JoJo. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So that puts us at 38. Alright. What else have I seen? What other animes have I watched? Code Geass, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen, like, Psycho-Pass either. Like I said earlier, I didn't finish Angel Beats, so that's not one. I watched like 4 episodes of that or something. Come on, man! I've had to see like more than this. I've had not seen like more than 50 animes? That's crazy. Have I watched anything from Ghibli? No, I've looked at all the Ghibli movies and I'm like, I'm good. I'll pass. Ooh, but that does remind me. I have seen Toradora. That's 39. Toradora? We're at 40 because Bunny Girl Senpai. I've seen that. I've seen that. I watched one episode of Guilty Crown because that's Stella's favorite anime, and I was like, this is terrible. Ghost in the Shell, I saw the live-action version of Ghost in the Shell. Shrug. Grand Blue, haven't seen that. Darker Than Black, haven't seen that. You mentioned a couple of Studio Trigger ones. Have you seen PSG? I've only watched Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann from them. Like, I know I wanted to watch the Sailor Moon remake because it looks pretty good. Like, animation-wise, it looks pretty good. I don't know if it actually is good. I want to watch Saint Seiya. That looks like a lot of fun. Rising of the Shield Hero. That is another one that I wanted to see. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend Record of Ragnarok. The anime for Record of Ragnarok is some booty cheeks, and I stopped reading the manga after... Like, I kind of stopped around, like... I read a little bit of the Buddha fight, and I think I stopped reading during the Chi Huang fight. I had to ask my friend who won, because I just kind of stopped caring. Konosuba. I have seen Konosuba season 1 and 2. If there's more, I'm not caught up. I have seen some Konosuba. I have seen that. We way past 20 right now. Yeah, we're at 41. We're kind of slowing down a little bit. We're not making as much progress. We are experiencing a little bit of halt. Ooh, we made it way farther than I wanted to get. You know what? Let me look up, like, popular anime list. Ooh, One Punch Man. I have seen that. Well, okay, does it count if I've only seen, like, one season of the show? Because I watched One Punch Man season 1, and then I stopped watching it. Overlord, I have seen. I think I am caught up on Overlord. It's like 4 seasons or something that I watched. What about ReZero? Haven't seen it. Let me look at this. Attack on Titan, I've seen the first season. And that's it. I didn't bother watching the second, or is there a third season? I don't know. That about shows you where I'm at with being caught up on that. that shows you where I'm at on that one. Oh, cool. Am I done with the shop? Hell yeah, cuz I'm done with the shop. We've done it, dude. We are Team Dokkan. We are caught up. Oh my lord. We are actually caught up. What? I'm grabbing seed. Wait, hold on. I need to double check. How many seeds does my wife need? Let's see. Remember, very good lore. You gotta, if you're up to your ZTO lore, Morgan is the husband, but Ace is my wife. And then Jolter is my side piece. Let me see. Ace, how much do you need? Or casters? She needs 63? Oh, no. We gotta keep collecting these. Keep getting my seed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon for anime? Aha! That is true. I have seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, so that's... DM... GX... 5Ds... Zexal... Arc 5... and Vrains. That's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49... 50! Yu-Gi-Oh! Puts us at 50! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I put Komi on there. Komi was right after Food Wars. I count Desaad as a separate anime. That's a movie, and I'm not counting movies, because movies are like their own thing. Ain't no way I'm counting movies, bro. Movies are like a cop-out, because some movies are like really short. Event worth farming for saber pieces? I think it's always worth clearing out the event shop. It's just good to always be ahead. It's just always good to be up there, keeping yourself ahead on things. Okay, I need the weebs to come out and let me know. If I've only seen one season of something, do I get the credit for it? Do I get the credit for something if I've only seen one season? Did you already say SAO? Bro, I watched like 8 episodes of SAO and then I dropped it. Magi, that is true. I have seen Magi. I do like Magi. That's pretty real. No, damn. Because, like, I saw 1 season of One Punch Man. I saw, like, 1 season of Attack on Titan. And then just never watched the other seasons. Galvanized Square Steel. What is bro talking about? What is bro on about? I wish I would finish Magi's anime. Well, I mean, like, the problem is that, like, the next stuff for Magi, it's going to be really slow because it's the flashback arc. I think it's super interesting, but I understand why they're a little averse to making that an anime. Because, like, unless you're, like, hyper invested, then, you know. Some animes don't even finish, you get a pass. But, like, One Punch Man and Attack on Titan have more seasons. This is the problem. That I don't know if those count. I don't know if those count. I want to watch 86 because that looks pretty cute. Like, I will watch an anime if it has, like, a cute woman in it. Like, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, I'll probably watch that one. I have, like, servants I need to destroy, right? Nope. Caught up on that? Nice. 86 is dope. Have you seen my recommended? No, I have not. I'm excited for Lilim Harlot event. I really want Lady Avalon. Let me look at some animes over here that I haven't seen. Like, I watched the first episode of Death Note, and I'm interested to watch that. I'm interested to finish it. Brotherhood, I don't think I will. I mean, One Punch Man, maybe. Demon Slayer, I want to check out, because it looks like it'll be entertaining. SAO, I have no interest of watching. My Hero Academia, not interested. Hunter x Hunter, I'll probably watch. That looks pretty cool. I want to watch Tokyo Ghoul. That looks like that could be entertaining. Steins Gate looks like it could be pretty entertaining. This is just season 2s of other things. One Piece, I will eventually watch. No Game, No Life. Maybe. Code Geass is something that, like, maybe I'll watch. ReZero is probably on the list. Dude, Toradora is number 25. That's crazy. Noragami, I remember watching a little bit of, but then I never, like, got around to finishing it. Mob Psycho, What else is here? Seven Deadly Sins, like, I watched the first season, but never got around to finishing the rest of it. Mirai Nikki, I'm good. That show just looks really edgy. Promised Neverland, nah, I'm good. Blue Exorcist, I watched, like, a bit of, and then I was like, bro, there ain't nothing happening in this. Evangelion, I watched the first episode, called it mid, never watching it again. Violet Evergarden, ooh, I do want to watch Violet Evergarden, just because the main character is cute. I recommended Black Lagoon, it's a great... well, I mean... Just the fact that you've seen 122 anime doesn't mean that your opinion is good. You could have just watched 122 really bad animes. Like, just because you've seen a lot doesn't mean your opinion is good. Mob Psycho is goated. Not interested. Not interested, bro. I'm good. Y'all can keep that one. Let me write some of these down, because let's see. About a week ago... I got some recommendations. Let's see. I got Futoko no Guild recommended, Bloodsea, Sakamoto Days, Samurai Champloo, 86, Code Geass, Chrono Champion or Chrono Companion, Gate, Chain Soldier, Recreators, Hell's Death Parade, and Haruhi Suzumiya. Whatever that is. Let me add some of these that are on this. Let's see. What is this? This is a My Anime list. What is some stuff on here that I would want to watch? Let's see, let me add Death Note onto this. Let me add Kobayashi, Dragon Maid. Oh, what is that? Demon Slayer. I will watch that. Because sometimes I just need me something that's just enjoyable to watch. We'll put Hunter x Hunter on there. What else is on here that's interesting that I kind of want to watch? We'll put Steins Gate on there. One Piece is his own thing. How do y'all feel about No Game, No Life? How do y'all feel about No Game, No Life? What do y'all think about that one? Is that worth watching? What's your top 3 anime? None your business. Trust me, Code Geass. Look, it's on the list. It'll be on the list. All right, I'll get around to it. But how do we feel about that? Is it worth watching? Is it going to be suspect? Is it going to make me uncomfortable? I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I just know that, like, the brother and the sister are, like, oddly close, and that kind of weirds me out. I think it's a little weird. ReZero? We'll get there. I'm going in order of the list. I'm going down the list, bro. But with no second season, it doesn't feel satisfactory. Okay, that's unfortunate. When did this come out? June 2014 and no second season? That show is cooked. Well, alright. Code Geass will be added to the list. See Toradora, Noragami, nah. Mob Psycho, nah. Angel Beats, nah. Demon Slayer, that's not Demon Slayer, that's 7 Deadly Sins. Nah. Prominent. Ooh, I should add Cowboy Bebop on there. I've heard that's good. I've heard Cowboy Bebop is good. Heard that's like a classic show. Violet. Evergarden. Put ReZero on there. Bada boom, bada bing. Dr. Stone? Nah, I'm good, man. Wait, hold on a minute. Does Dr. Stone have cute animals in it? Did they have cute women? Not particularly. Never mind. Well, never mind then. They had their chance, and they failed. They failed miserably. Unfortunate. Wasn't there like another thing I wanted to put on here? No, let's see, I put ReZero on there. Oh, moving on. Seeing Yu Yu Hakusho? You know what? I will add Yu Yu Hakusho on there. You know what? Just for you, my guy, I will add it to the list. If you want to base Cyberpunk... Oh, wait, I do need to watch... Oh, I've already seen Freyrin. Zatchbell is another classic. I watched one episode of Zatchbell and I... Nah, bro. I'm good, bro. Is Solo Leveling on there? I'm not watching Solo Leveling. The fan base, I think, is really cringe. Oh, I have seen Kaguya-sama. I can add that to the list. Kaguya. Give me another note card. That's how you know I'm like super ADHD. I'm like writing all of these down. Kaguya. Where are we at right now? So we're at 52 with Kaguya-sama. Awesome. More points for me. I'm not watching My Hero Academia. I'm not doing that. Darling in the Franxx. Hey, is Darling in the Franxx good? How do we feel about that? How do we feel about Darling in the Franxx? Is that good? Love is War is so good. I heckin' loved that show. That was so cute. I do want to watch Monogatari because there is a cat girl with, like, white hair and she's a crazy lady, you know? So I want to put that on there. Solo Leveling fanbase is bad, but I read Solo Leveling. Bro, I can't get into a show where, like, the entire fandom is like, bro, my guy's gonna solo your series. I'm like, okay, cringe. I'm not watching that series. Bakemonogatari is fantastic. You know what? Lurgs, I'll put it on there just for you, buddy. Bakemonogatari. Yu Yu Hakusho is a great forerunner for Hunter x Hunter, given that they have the same creator. Well, I do have them both on the list. Right? Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is right there. Wait, hold on. How do we even... Wait, I need an answer on... I need an answer on the Darling in the Franxx. I need to know if that's, like... Is that goated? Is that good? Are we? Is that a cook? Is it a cook or is it bad? Like, is it worth watching? Have you seen Overlord? I have. I think Overlord is one of those shows that gets worse as time goes on. Not that, like, the most recent seasons are ass. I just think they're, like, you know, they're not as good. Like, the series gets less interesting. It gets, like, less interesting as time goes on. Darling is meh, bad. Okay. Then I will leave it off the list. But it sounds like Dark Souls music. Sounds like at the bonfire. Oh, let's see. Is Another good? Another is the girl with, like, it's like the show that has, like, the girl with, like, the eye patch. Isn't she, like, dead or something? Or is that, like, part of the mystery and then I shouldn't know that? Let me know if Another is good. Fellas, is that show a cook? Were they cooking or were they yapping with that one? Goblin Slayer? I don't really have an interest in watching Goblin Slayer, but maybe that means it'll be really good. Another is goated. Put it on the list. Another, you know what? I'll put Goblin Slayer on there. Maybe it'll just be like good, dumb fun. Maybe if I have like no expectations, it'll be really good. You know what I need to put shows like Saint Seiya and stuff on there, just so I don't forget about them. But like Saint Seiya, but like Sailor Moon, I feel like that'll just be like an interesting one to see. Spy X Family. You know, I feel like Spy X Family could be like good. I'm kind of interested in watching that show. It seems like it'll be fun. Soul Eater, nah. Chainsaw Man is all right. Hold on, I need somebody to actually let me know for if like what's it called? If Chainsaw Man is actually good, or if it's just like super overhyped. I need to know if this shit is like heat or it's just not a cook. Is it like cold spaghetti or is it like a nice warm plate? What are we looking on that one? I need to know. I need to know on that one. Chainsaw Man is very good. Okay, I'm gonna need somebody to back him up on that. The Chainsaw Man anime was good. The fan base was just annoying. Okay, so it's something I could watch and I just won't tell people about it. I just won't mention it. It's a warm take? Okay. Oh, yeah. Boki the Rock is one that I want to watch. That anime looks really cute. Boki the Rock. And it has funny gifs. It has funny gifs. I know the writer for Chainsaw Man is very like weird, but look, you gotta be weird to make peak. What the hell is Charlotte? I feel like I've seen this girl with the white hair before. I feel like she looks familiar, but I've never heard of the show. Vinland Saga. I've heard of Vinland Saga. The samurai one? How do we feel about Vinland Saga? This looks pretty cool. How do we feel about that? Vinland Saga is peak. I'll add it to the list. Oh, you know what I need to watch? I need to watch the Castlevania anime. My dad has been recommending that for like the longest time. Castlevania is my #1 manga and the anime is great. You know what? Good to hear. Alright, I'll add it to the list. Daily Lives of High School Boys is so funny. I don't know about that one. Anohana is good times. Well, hold on, I'm just going in order. I'm looking at this top 100 list on my anime list. Yeah, I can't watch Elfen Lied because it's too edgy. Too edgy for me. Haikyuu, I ain't watching no volleyball anime. Made in Abyss. Or these are little beans. I'm not watching this. I will put Durara on there, though. I've heard that's pretty good. Put that on there. Kaguya-sama, I already have that. Oh, I've already seen that. Show me the next 50. Bro, and then some of these just have these goofy names. Chunibyo Demo Koi Gashitai, bro. What the hell is that? Owari no Seraph? Look, I know of this. I just don't know if it's actually good. I don't know if it's actually any good. You can trust my anime list rating system? Look, I'm just using it to get ideas. What's up, Mangoes? Oh, that one? What do you mean that one, bro? Chunibyo is pretty nice. Okay, well, okay. If it's not just yapping, then maybe I will put it on there. Can you show the screen? Hell no. There's secret government documents on the screen right now. I really enjoyed the wrong way to use healing magic. That actually just sounds like a funny... That seems... that sounds like a funny title. The anime with the weird names are either really good or really bad. That's what I'm saying. Has anybody here seen Owari no Seraph? Is that good? I've heard... Like, I think when I was gonna watch it a while ago, I think people said that it was like, it's alright. Like, it exists. You know, it's there. Oh, this is called Biashi Dragon Maid. Dragon Ball Z is only 114? That's crazy. Yeah, Guilty Clan over here. 118. Keep that dookie dog water where it belongs. There's another ReZero. There's Goblin Slayer. It's alright. I see Swimsuit Thread planning the 100 her alongside Swimsuit Tomoe. Based. That's a real take right there. That is what we call a nice, good take. Seraph of the End. Here, let me have Thread up next to her picture. Seraph of the End. Oh, that's Owari no Seraph. Okay. Is good. You know what? I'll add it on there. Owari no Seraph. I'm like, I just need shit to watch. What else is on here? What else they got? Log Horizon. I've heard of that one. Heard people talk about that. My Friend Totoro. I'm not watching these gay feel-good movies. Gintama is something that I wanted to watch, but I feel like I wouldn't get it. I've heard that like you need to kind of understand like Japanese jokes because it's like really in on Japanese humor. K-On! I remember seeing that series and it looks like neat. I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna throw that one on there. Real Life? Hell no, cuz. Date Alive? I will put Date Alive on there. I know that's the Gooner show. And sometimes you need some gooning in your life. Prison School? That's too much gooning. Bro, this is really weird because they have like seasons split off into different things. Like I feel like I've seen Overlord like 900 times on this list. God of High School? My friend told me to not watch that. He said, that is some dookie dog water. Yuri on Ice? I ain't watching no Yuri on Ice. Date Alive is so peak? No, if Gen X is saying that it's peak, then it's over. What about Shangri-La Frontier? I have seen Shangri-La Frontier, and I am waiting with bated breath for the next season. I love that dude. That shit was peak. Watch Kiss X Sis. I feel like Ya tried to recommend me watching that one, and that's why I have not watched that. Prison High, You Goon Too Close to the Sun. That is why it is not on the list. I'm gonna put Avatar in here because I want to watch Avatar. I want to rewatch that. Kiss X Sis was a meme. Nah, I feel like it was you. I can feel it in my bones that you were the one that did that. That would be something you would say. Prison School is wild for all the wrong reasons. Alright. Lightning round. Lightning round, people. Just start giving me some series. Just start throwing some shit at me. And I will just take recommendations. Just start hitting me with stuff. And I will just add some of them to the list. place farther than the universe, right? A place. God damn, why is it so long, dude? Pluto? Alright. Put that on there. Trigun Stampede. Trigun. Put that on there. Wistoria. You know what? That sounds very wistful. I'll add that on there. Windbreaker. You know what? I'll put that on there. And then I gotta remember who recommended these, because then if they're bad, I'm gonna kill them. Samurai Champloo. That's already on there. Redo of the Hiller. I know I know that's out of pocket. I know why you're recommending that one, but I will put it on there. That also reminds me I should probably put Shield Hero on there. Erased. Boom. Adding it on there. See, I know that guy's a real recommendation because I have not seen him type this entire stream, and then he came out just to put that in there, so I'm putting it on there. Tower of God? Hell no. Hellsing Ultimate? Alright. I'll put that on there. Because I know there's a character in that show named Saris that's like a crazy vampire lady. If her flag breaks. You know what? If her flag breaks. I'll put that on there. Bakano, you know what? I'll put that on there. That's another guy that I have not seen type this entire stream, and then he came out just to drop that thing, which either means it's very out of pocket, or it's really, really good. Vagabond, I think that's the Samurai show. I will put that on there. It's like the Kojiro show, or the Masashi one. The reason why that asshole said Madoka Magica is the greatest magical lore, it's dark and mature, unlike the other kiddie magical girl shows like Sailor Moon. I have like no interest in watching Madoka Magica, I'll just tell you that right now. I'll tell you right now. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I don't have some of these already. I don't think so. Yeah. Monster. Oh, my friend Lucky did say he really enjoyed Monster. I will put that on there. He did say that was pretty good. I think we've got room for like 3 more recommendations. Is My Youth romantic comedy as wrong as I expected? It's one of the favorite rom-coms. Horimiya is a good anime. Working Monster. Yeah, okay, I already put Monster. I already put it on there, Lurks. I already got it. I already got it on there. Alright, buddy. Reincarnated as a sword. I watch it, it'll disappoint you. Well, then I could call it mid. That's a that's a stream topic. Afro Samurai sounds lit. It's going on there. If you end up liking Durara, you'll like Bakano. Good to know. Detroit Metal City? Gunbuster? Waiting for something to kind of like... Something that'll jumps out at me that I'm like, I gotta watch that. That sounds lit. Full Metal Panic? I'll put that on there. Full Metal Panic. Heavy Object. Now that is out of pocket. I live to be out of pocket. Oh, I have seen Slime. That's another one. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's another one. Boys, we've made it up to 55 shows that I've actually watched. We've actually made it. Now, speaking of making it, I gotta go make myself some dinner. I have an early morning tomorrow, so unfortunately we gotta cut things a little bit early. But I gotta be able to eat now. Escaflowne, I have heard of that one. I do want to watch that. D-Frag I've heard of. D-Grayman I've heard of. Claymore is one that I actually do want to watch. That does sound good. Food is good. Yeah, eating is good. Otherwise, I will forget. I will forget to eat. You'll never watch any of them? Somebody kill this boy Hassan.
I just think.
I was going on to my Twitch to get a raid ready, and then some random white woman came out of nowhere and started saying that she thinks about things. Bro, I don't care. I'm trying to end my stream. I don't want to hear you yapping. Now we're done. Yeah, after I robbed everybody of their good recommendations. Now that I have shows to watch. But, tomorrow should be the Kentucky Rider video going up. Unless something really crazy and out of pocket happens, so we're going to be covering some of that. Friday, the patrons are going to decide what goes up for that. And then, yeah, it'll just be yapping and trapping throughout the rest of the week. So, thank you guys all for coming out. YouTube guys, I will catch you guys on the flippity floppity. And Twitch guys, we have a little bit of gooning to do.